Are you German? Where are you from? Prague. Oh. Just one. There's a girl here from Artemis. I like how all the guys went, and the women went, what? I went there last night. I was, somebody said, you want to go to this place? It's very nice. Great food. Free drinks. So I went. And I came and went. Those degenerates over there. What, do you got a gold card membership with it or something? What was the fucking Indian guys? Ha 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 ha. Very good time. So good. You know what else we say about the millennials and the Gen Zs? We say that they're sensitive. That generation is too sensitive. Everything offends them. They get bothered by everything. Too easily offended. So you're agreeing with me, but that's not their fault. That's my generation's fault. You know why? Because my generation started political correctness. But here's what young people don't understand. We started political correctness out of necessity, not because we were bored. We did it because our parents' generation was insane. You got to understand, my father was born in 1925 in India under British rule. Do you know how nuts my dad was? My dad said racist shit all day long. You wonder why I'm this way? I was like, Dad, why do you say so much racist stuff? How can it be racist? I learned English from the British. They are the least racist people. They have only done good in this world. If they were so racist, why would they stay with us for so long? You couldn't tell that generation anything either. Like if you wanted to correct that generation, they would defend themselves. I'm like, Dad, you can't say that. It's racist. Let me ask you, how can it be racist if I am not racist? How? That if somebody hears you, they're going to think you're racist. Well, now, how does that become my problem? How? A stranger who does not know me has an opinion of me that is incorrect. They can think anything they want. They can say, oh, that man is a potato. That does not make me a potato. Let me tell you something about me, son, and you must understand this about your father. I don't hate anybody, okay? I hate everybody. To be a racist, you must pick and choose. Everybody's an idiot. Other black guy, fine young cannibals guy. How are you, buddy? Where are you from? Sorry? Oh, France. What the fuck? What are you doing at a comedy show? French are right up there with the Germans with their sense of humor. Okay, what do you do out here? You're a DJ. What's your name? Dimitri? It's the only French DJ I know. Like a real DJ, or like Spinbad, or like a real one, or fucking this guy? Real one? Turntables or CDJs? Turntables. Okay, he's all right. He gets a pass? Gets a pass. What's your name? Sorry? Frederik? Frederik? I don't know if he's French or if he has a lazy tongue. I can't tell. What's your name? Frederik? Frederick? Okay, and DJ Frederick, is that your name? What's your just that's it, DJ Frederick? What? DJ B-Cut? Oh, okay. All right, well, it's really two of you. That's, poor guy felt really fucking special for a minute. Like, people know me in China. There's 1.3 billion people. One guy knew you, B-Cut. Is that your girlfriend with you? Good job, buddy. Are you from France too? Where are you from? England. Wow, that's got to be awkward, in English and a French. What language do you speak to each other? English, good, yeah. I was waiting for that. And what's your name, sweetheart? Jennifer. And what are you doing out here, love? Other than shagging B-Cut. Hey. How did you meet? Did you pick him up? You were like, hey, B-Cut, I'm B-Cup. I heard you're a DJ. Let me see your 12-inch. He's a black guy, it's possible. Possible. Look at you. Wow, that's a real white guy with red hair and everything. That's, wow. You trump the rest of the white people. Hey, you're turning red while I talk to him, too. That's amazing. You're blending into your hair. You gotta, no, there he is. Yeah, right there. Yeah, the white one. Yeah, that one, yeah. Not the, there you go. Oh, yeah, look at how red he's getting. It's amazing. It's awesome, buddy. You look like you're just wearing a shirt, and that's it. Like you got on pink shorts, so you just look naked from the waist down. It's amazing. What's your name? David. Hey, David, how are you, buddy? Is that your lady with you? Why did you have to look at her? Did you not know she was coming tonight? Or... Is that your lady? What the f*** are you doing here? What kind of weird relationship are you in? Is that your brother right there? Yeah, he looks just like you, but without the red hair. It's kind of weird. Are you guys twins? No. Look at him. No. Oh, he's your brother. You know that, right? The way you just denied him? No. Who's older out of you two? He is. Yeah. How old are you, David? 32. You had to think about that too. What's going on with you, David? Are you a liar or something by nature? Just no pressure. It's real simple questions, David. And that's your wife or your girlfriend? Your wife, because she's not wearing her ring. I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying. Man. So the Jews leave South Africa and the diamond ring business goes under too? What happened? Greg, we need a ring. Okay, I'm on it. Colored guy, how are you? I'm assuming you're colored. You look multicolored. What's your name, buddy? Sorry? Perino? What the f*** is that? Isn't that a name of dog food? Oh, that's Purina. Whatever. Same. How the f*** your parents name you that? Where are they from? From South Africa, and they still named you Purino. Is that your way of saying Breno, but you made it really fancy? Is that what it is? It's Barreno. Now, are your parents from Canada? No, so you're not what I'm talking about. What are you? Where are your parents from? Sorry? Italy. Oh, you're Italian then. All right, see. Are you guys real Italians out here? Like, because I live in Woodbridge, and that's real fucking Italian over there. Like, that's real Gino, but it's real Italian. You don't look like a Gino. No, like the Italians, like Italians in my neighborhood are like fucking, bro, what are you doing? No, I want to talk to you. I don't know why they always growl. Hey, bro. I love the Genos. What are you doing? You imagine meeting a gay Gene? Bro, what are you doing? I'm a top. What are you doing? No, you're too thick. You're ripping me, bro. Come on. Spit on it. Do something. How are you, buddy? What's your name? Hey, Danny. Nice to see you. How old are you, Danny? 37. It's been a rough 37, though. It's, no, I was kidding. Oh, damn, Danny. What the You need a vacation, Danny. That's what you need. You need a little stress out of your life, my friend. What's your background, Danny? You're off-white. I could tell you look immigrant-y. You know what I mean? Huh? Romanian. Oh, I love the Romanians. Yeah. You know what I like about the Romanians? How do you say, yes, I'll do it in Romanian? Yow's a fuck? Yeah. Did you know that? But you could also say fuck yow, right? That's why Romanians don't work for people. Hey, Transylvania face, I need you to move this bookshelf. Fuck yow. No, you, you do it. I don't know what Transylvania face was, but I realized I didn't know any Romanian names at that very moment. How you doing, buddy? You good? What's your name? Sorry? Sav? Huh? No. Savage? How old are you, Sav? 48. That's more like it. Sorry, Danny. Listen, there was some rough times in Romania back in the day, all right? I got you, buddy. Don't worry about it. So you're 48, I'm 52. You know what I mean? We're basically in the same. In 2 more years, you're going to have nothing in common with anybody. Let me tell you what happens. After 50, anybody over 50, you can relate to them like that. Like when I meet, I have more in common with an 85-year-old woman than I do a 30-year-old dude. You know what I mean? An 85-year-old woman would be like, do you remember back in the day? And I'm like, yes, I do. A 30-year-old, hey, you remember back in the day? When was that? Last week? When was that? I don't know if it's happened to you yet, but it's been happening with me. I'm finding as I get older, more and more, day by day, I get irritated by young people. And young people, I know you're here, and don't take it personally, but you are the problem. Now, here's the thing. How old are you, sir? 52. Same as me, right? What's your name? Sorry? Vinny. What's going on over here, Vinny? I don't know how we're the same age, but I don't know what's going to... Did you just... You're like, it. You know what I mean? Like... Vinny, here's the thing. Would you agree with me that our generation is unreasonably annoyed by millennials and Gen Zs? I mean, like it's normal for the generation above a generation to be irritated by them. I think that's pretty normal. Like, because I remember when I was in my early 20s and some dude in his 50s came up to me and was like, your generation sucks, your music is trash, you haven't contributed to this world, I can't wait for life to kick you in the nuts. And I remember looking at him and I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, you old prick. You're just mad because you're old. You forgot how to enjoy life and have fun. When I get into my 50s, I'll never be like you. Well, here I am. You're Polish, sweetheart? And your boyfriend's Indian? No? You're not Indian? Have you looked in the mirror? Have you... Look, I'm not an expert on the subject, but if I was to racially abuse you, what are you? South African. So Indian. Okay.
When you're in South Africa, what do they call you? Oi, coolie, move it. Stinking coolies are walking around everywhere. What part of South Africa? Durban? Chatsworth? Cape Town. Okay, because you're fancy. So your family's Indian from South Africa? Yeah, all of a sudden, huh? I had to go through your lineage to get the answer? What am I, familytree.com? Get out of here with that. Black guy, where's your family from? Senegal. That's Africa. Do they have Indians in Senegal?
They've started coming in.
They started coming in. What are we, cockroaches, the way people describe us? I don't know. It used to be lovely, and then they started coming in and opened up the cereal one morning. There was a Indian in there. It was. You know that where is he? There he is. There's so many Indians, I couldn't even find you. You see what I mean? You know how that happened, right? You know how he's just as Indian as we are. But his forefathers, unlike my forefathers, his forefathers were not fast runners. You see, my forefathers saw the ships coming into the harbor and we went, I'm not getting on that boat. And his forefathers went, hey, look, a boat. They ended up in South Africa. Why am I cutting sugar cane? I'm diabetic. Well, good to have you here, Indian guy. By way of default.
What's your name, sweetheart? Jessica. And what's your name, buddy? Eric. That was my dad's name. You're not him, are you? You from out here, Eric? Scarborough. Well, I mean, when you're a little bit east of it right now. You live here now? No. What are you doing out here? Were you visiting? You came from Scarborough to come see me here? Well, that's nice of you. You could have gone to Toronto tomorrow, but thank you. I appreciate you. You would think with the price of gas, he wouldn't fucking. Or is Jessica your side chick and you didn't want to see? Oh, what's going on? What's going on? You can't hide a bright side chick like that. You can't. Why is Eric glowing? Don't worry about it. And you're from Scarborough too, Jessica? Oh, nice. Well, thanks for making the trip. What are you, Guyanese or something, Eric? Yeah, I knew when I looked at you. We know. White people, you may not understand this. Those are just Indians. But they just got on the boat. They got tricked. Come on, let's work. Free work, okay. What do you mean, one way? One-way trip, one way. It's good to see white folks. Who do you think is a white? That guy looks pretty white. You look like you write novels and How are you? No, not you. Clearly not you. I was looking at this gentleman right here, and the guy behind you went, no, he's definitely not white, sir. And the guy behind you, unless I have a lazy eye and I'm going like this. What is your name, sir, in the pink shirt here? Hey, Billy. Nice to see you. I'm Russell. Is that who you with tonight? All these people? Just the two of you? Good. Are you identify as white, Billy? That's good. That's good. You got to ask nowadays. You don't know what people are doing. Has anybody ever done Ancestry.com or 23andMe or anything like that? Yeah. See, I have this theory. Here's my theory. Tell me what you think of this theory, Billy. I feel like the only true white people on this planet are Americans. Let me explain why. Because, like, Canadians, doesn't matter what color the Canadian is or what race the Canadian is, Canadians, all of us, we understand that this is First Nations land. All of us, we know that. We all know we're visitors, you know what I mean? We get that. And to my First Nations people, thanks for letting us stay, you know what I mean? I appreciate you. But that's how I know we're not white. The white people here aren't that white. America really believes that's their land. That's some real white people right there. That's what I do. And you're German as well, sweetheart? You're Iranian. Oh. Should we protest now or after? Maybe we can wait a little bit and get to it. Nice. So you're 100% German, Killian. Parents? I see. What is it? A little bit of British. What does that mean? These aren't ingredients. It's who you are. You know what I mean? It's a little bit of British according to taste. You're answering like an American now. You realize that? I have this theory. Let me tell you this theory I have, guys. My theory is that the only true white people on this planet can be Americans. Let me explain. Just stay with me first, all right? You see, Americans believe that that's really their land over there. Like white Americans, they really think that's theirs. Clearly it's not. See, to me, that's a white mentality. Germany, you're physically white. This is your land, but that doesn't make you white to me, because if you have a land and a language and a culture and a food, you're not white. A German person, a white German person can meet a white American and you'll look at him and go, you guys are white. Because you have culture, they don't have that shit. And to me, white's not a color to me. Any human being could be physically white. Like literally anybody could be physically. You can go to India and go to the north and you'll find a guy with white skin and blue eyes. And you'll be like, are you white? And he'll be like, not even a tiny bit. So anybody could be white physically. I mean, look at some of the Asians, like the Koreans and the Japanese. They're physically whiter than white people will ever be. But somehow you guys got the title and when you look at them, you know that they're not white, obviously, you know, because they're good at math. So, but some people like to lie about being white, you know, like the Iranian girl. You could have lied about being white, but there would have been a giveaway, like your nipples are probably dark as shit. You know what I mean? Like that's, she's like, no, show me them real quick. Show me one. Come on. I have a theory I'm working on. It's just for science. It's for science. Show me your Brustwartens. Ooh, German, your sexy language. Then her Brustwarzen standing up. You guys all know each other, or just a bunch of randos? Do you know the lady beside you? Oh, that's you know the guy beside her? That's your boyfriend, I'm assuming. Sorry, husband. Oh, okay. And you got a brown. You go, wow, you got a brown guy. Nice, huh? He looks Arab or something. I don't know. Keep an eye on that guy. Where are you from, sir? Oh, you're Indian. Okay, good. So yeah, that's good. That's good. I like what you've done there. How'd you guys meet? You had a problem with your computer, you called, and what happened? How about that magic? Having a good year. Boy, that's Shaquille O'Neal, huh? I don't know why I find this so funny, but what's your name, bro? Sorry? Naresh. Okay. Do you always whisper when you talk, Naresh? So used to being in a library. Naresh.
Naresh.
And what's your name, sweetheart? Sorry? Margaret. And where are you from, Margaret? Wisconsin. Wow. They really. Hey, when you went American, Naresh, you right in the center of it, just I don't want just white. I want white. I want. She said Wisconsin, the white guy beside her went cracker. It's amazing. How did you meet? Margaret, how'd you meet Naresh? At a rugby match. What? What the f*** are you doing at a rugby match? I thought it was field hockey. How do you even find out when there's a rugby match? Where was this rugby match? In Chicago. Oh, and then, and what were you doing there, Naresh? Watching the game. And when did you move to America? Sorry? 6 years ago. From India. From Australia. Oh, okay. Hence why you're watching a rugby match. I get it now. So, see, once you do a little research, you can find out why things are happening the way they're happening. So you were born in Australia? You were born in India, and then you moved to Australia when? 20 years ago. But I don't know how old you are now, so this math doesn't help me. I need to know the N number in order to figure out what's happening in the middle. How old are you now? 38, okay. So you didn't move to Australia. Your parents went, come on, bastard, hello. Get on the plane! Get. What's your name, buddy? Dennis. Wow, that's... You did that to him? He's a red-headed kid named Dennis. Did you never read a comic book, Dad, ever? Thank God he's not an ugly red-headed kid, you know what I mean? Because that'd be really up. He's got a good shaped face on him. He'll be fine, you know. He'll be bagging baddies in no time. Put the little ginge in the minge, you know what I mean? A little... That's the one that got you there, Clay. How old are you, Dennis? 14. Oh boy, this is a rough time, Dennis. I apologize, buddy. Is that your brother over there? He just looks like you with brown hair. How old are you, brother? Huh? 18. Okay, 14 and 18. Why do you look older? Why do you look bigger than him, Dennis? Are you bigger than your 18-year-old brother? That's awesome. Do you up now? 14 and 18, man. And that's your dad beside you? Hey, Dad, way to go. You know, we know what you're doing in the bathroom, Dennis. I know. If you're not, then leave your phone outside the bathroom when you go take a shower. And I want you to feel better about yourself, Dennis. Your dad does it too still. Don't worry about it. Here's the good news, Dennis. Your dad's face is as red as your hair now. This is amazing. And your mom just vomited a little bit, so... That's going to be a quiet ride home, huh? Anybody want any gananakwe, kanarakwe, pananakwe? I worry about the future, man. Not Dennis's, we know what he's doing, but
I worry about your future, Ella. You know why? There's a lot of things happening, you know? You know, my generation, you know what my generation says about yours a lot? A lot. We say this a lot, and it's not fair. We say, generation's too sensitive. Everything bothers them. They get so offended by everything. We say that about you, but that's not fair, because the reason you're sensitive is because of my generation. My generation started political correctness. If we didn't do that, we'd be fine right now. But here's the thing, we did it out of necessity. We didn't do it because we were bored. We created political correctness because our parents' generation was insane. You gotta figure, my father was born in 1925 in India under British rule. Do you know how nuts my dad was? My dad spoke English so racistly all the time. You wonder why I'm this way? Like my dad, I'm like, Dad, why do you say so much racist stuff? How can it be racist? I learned English from the British. They are the least racist people. If they were so racist, why would they stay with us for hundreds of years? But Dennis, in the 70s, right? It was considered very extreme at the time, but it really wasn't. They were called movies, and I'll tell you why they were called movies, Dennis, because they were real movies. They were shot on film, they had a script, there was a whole cast and crew, there was catering. Anybody in this room could have been an extra in a 70s. Action. Yo, did you see me in the it's me crossing the street, you know what I mean? Like, and they really weren't like that. It was sure because there was sex in it, but they were really about the story. The movies were about stories. You know where you had to go to see to a movie theater. Crazy, right? A movie theater. You're 62, Billy. I know you went to a theater. I know you did. Yeah. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if you started in a. I mean, yeah. Look, if I was old enough, I would have gone to a theater too. You know what I mean? I don't know if I would have got popcorn, but you know, I'm gonna take this. Is salty as hell. What is this? Yeah. I'm gonna take this back. This butter's not melted very well. I don't know. It's gross. Spider-Man. No, I'm sorry, I just noticed there was a young girl there. I apologize, sweetheart. Is that your dad with you? I hope so, because it's just creepy if it's not. You know, what's funny is your dad really wants to laugh at this stuff, but he's got to show you respect. So he's like, this was terrible, honey. But movies were like 100 minutes long. And here's what you'll find interesting, Dennis. There was only 3 sex scenes in them. Because it was about the story. There'd be the opening sex scene to let you know, hey guys, this is a... And then the story would start. Then there'd be the middle sex scene. It's still a... You're enjoying the story, but here's some more story now. You know what I mean? So, and then more story. And then the final sex scene where the hero, you know, whatever. And titles in the 70s were very subtle. It was considered extreme, but they were very subtle, you know? Titles in the 70s were like, they never gave away that it was a behind the green door. What's behind the green door? I don't know. We need to find out. You know what I mean? Wanda whips Wall Street. Well, why is Wanda whipping Wall Street? What did Wall Street do to Wanda? Deep Throat. Okay, no, Deep Throat gave it away. But like... But it was considered very extreme at the time, you know? Chinese, Asian, are you Chinese, sweetheart? What style of Asian are you? Are you Chinese? Yeah, that's the main one. And what's your name? Sorry? Christine, absolutely, for sure, yeah. Absolutely. One of the big dynasties. I believe right after Ming, it was Christine. Where are your parents from? Guangzhou, so they speak Cantonese. Right, see, motherfuckers, you didn't know that shit, did you? They're like, oh, he's very good. I don't know what accent that was, but that's the one I went with, all right? And did you get a Chinese name too, Christine? Because there's no way two people from Guangzhou went, want to name her Christine. You know, there's no way they did that. There's just no way. What's your Chinese name? Sorry? Wang Hinten? Wang Hinten? So Wang is the family name, and then Hinten is your name. Oh, it's a good name. It's better than Christine. Wang Hinten. It's almost like a game show in China or something, you know what I mean? Like, can I get one clue? Looks like a potato. That's the Wang Hinten. Can I get another hint? No more hinting. It's good to see you, Christine. You should never have to go on an Ancestry website either, Christine. There's no information for you, there's no information for me. There should almost be like a filter that stops Chinese names from going in just to save you time, you know? Like it could detect the Chinese name, it'll be like X-I-U, and then a mirror just pops up. Bing! Hey, asshole. Take a closer look. Give me one possibility of something other than the obvious. Go ahead, I'll wait. Save your credit card info. Go to Alibaba.com. Type in promo code Wang Hinten. It's You just can't trust them. Listen, those websites ideally were designed for white Americans and black Americans. I see black people here. I don't know where you're from, because I'm in Germany. I don't know how they ended up here. What's your name, black guy? Sorry? Emmanuel. Where's your family from? Ghana. What day of the week are you? Sunday. Today. Is that Kwesi? Kwesi, I know my Kwesi, I am not your typical O'Bruni, okay? Do you know that guy behind you? Just checking. I mean, they were strategically placed, is all I'm saying. Let me see, go with the black guys over there. They just threw the black girl over there with a random guy. Just sit over there. It's like, but my family's there. Don't worry, just sit over here. Sit Yeah, so you would never have to go on an Ancestry website. They're for black Americans, you know what I mean? Because black Americans don't know what they are either. But it's not even fair for black people when they go on an Ancestry website. You already know what the answer is going to be. Africa. I did not know this. Motherfucker, I knew that before I came here. I need details. Downtown Africa. Hey, bitch, book a flight. We're going to downtown Africa. I remember my dad, when I was 16, my dad comes to me and goes, son, one day you won't be in school anymore. And I was like, I'm going to graduate? No, son. Focus, son. Focus. Come on. It's never going to happen, okay? When you're not in school, you're going to need to get a job. I was like, of course I'm going to get a job. I'm not a freeloader. I go, if you know anybody hiring, let me know. He goes, well, the airport is hiring. Here's how dumb I was. My dad said the airport was hiring, and I was like, oh my God, my dad wants me to be a pilot. I was like, Dad, you want me to be a pilot? Oh my God, son, no, oh my God, no. Oh my God, oh my Lanta, no, oh my God. Son, you are far too stupid for that job. People's lives are at stake. I go, what the hell am I going to do at the airport? My dad goes, baggage handler. What the hell is a baggage handler? My dad sells the shit out of it to me. What's a baggage handler? Son, let me tell you something, okay? These people are an integral part of millions of people's travel plans throughout the year. I was like, damn. Well, what does their job entail? Basically, baggage handler's job is you take the baggage and you put it on the plane. What do I do? You take the baggage and you put it on the plane. I put it on the plane. You put it on the plane. I put it. You put it. Like putt. Like putt. Like, don't be stupid, okay? That's putting. Focus, son, focus, focus! I said, Dad, I want to be a break dancer. Son, you can dance on your break. Is that your brother beside you, Ender? Just a random brown guy? You don't know each other? Are they racially profiling the front row? Listen, we got two chubby brown guys with glasses. Where should we put them? They're probably related. Put them beside each other. They look related. I'm Indian and they look related. And what's your name? Sunil. And how old are you, Sunil? 40. This is what you're going to look like at 45. Is that your wife with you, Sunil? Hello, wife. What's your background, wife? Italian and Greek. Wow. There's a lot of food in one house. And you guys have any babies? Nice. 2. What do you got? Boy and a girl. How old? Not you two, the kids. Which one's the girl? And don't say the one without the penis. I mean, 5. The girl is 5 and the boy is 3.5. Nice. Congrats. What'd you name them?
Sophia and Jay.
Sophia and Jay. Jay was his compromise for some sort of Indian-sounding name. Is it short for Jayesh or some shit? J-Ram? That's a name. Why'd you do that to the kid? You might as well just call him CD-Ram if you're going to do that. You know what I mean? Sophia, that's a pretty name. That's what guys do when we have daughters. We want to give them pretty names, you know? My daughter's name is Christiana. Christiana. Crystiana. Christiana. I wanted to give her a pretty name just in case she ended up, you know. That's the thing, you give your daughter a pretty name in case they grow up to not be, you know, as good looking as they could have been, you know? So at least they got this pretty name to fall back on, you know? I did that to my daughter, Christiana, in case she ended up looking like me when she got older. I wanted her to have a shot at life. So, but it's backfiring on me now because she's 7.5 and she's very pretty. And she's only going to grow up to be a really beautiful woman. Now she's going to be a beautiful woman with a beautiful name. And I'm like, I knew I should have named her Mildred. I knew it. No guy ever brags about a chick named Mildred, you know? Yo, you want to see these pics Mildred just sent me? No, I'm good, dog. Thanks, that's good. Yeah. It's not even like a sexy way from Mildred. Like, you want to see Millie? No. Oh, Millie, oh, Millie, Millie, oh, Millie. What kind of doctor are you, bro? Endocrinologist. Hey, man. Sorry, buddy. First of all, I didn't know what kind of doctor that was. Second of all, you should have picked something that was easier for you to say. What kind of doctor are you? Doctor.
What the f*** is an endocrinologist? Camera up the bum? Look at, have you met Johnny Anal over there? Did you? Camera up the, Your daughter's in med school. Well, he's a doctor. Let's ask him. Since you can't confer with your daughter right now. A hormone specialist. What? You're going to the wrong guy, because... sir, I just need you to drop your pants. I just said my throat was sore. Just drop your pants, sir. Lie down on your side in a fetal position. So a hormone specialist. So what do? You just you prescribe testosterone and estrogen, and diabetes is the most important disease? Well, then we should all have it then. I mean, it is the most important disease. It is the one that you should get at Christmas. It is, I don't know. What's your name anyway, doctor? I don't want to keep with you. Harpreet, yeah, I figured you were in Brampton, Harpreet. I don't know. Something about you gave it away. I don't know. It's almost like I have ESP. I don't know, just... Dr. Harpreet, the endocrinologist. Where's the other doctors? Where are the other doctors at? Oh, why do you have seats? What kind of doctor are you? Clearly, Harpreet's doing better. My daughter's pretty smart. I'm impressed by her. She's only 2, and she's already speaking Spanish and English, which is impressive to me. I wanted her to learn Spanish first because, first of all, she's half Latina, and we live in California, so, you know, I wanted her to at least know the language of California. Spanish is a very helpful language in California. I mean, you go to a restaurant, you want your car back from valet, you want to know, like, what to say, you know what I mean? So... So you know what I did? I told my ex-wife's family, they're from Ecuador, I said, do me a favor, please only speak to the baby in Spanish. They were like, no problem. Hey, do you want us to teach her English too? Nah, I got this. Last thing I want is my daughter being born in America and sounding like an immigrant, you know? Dada, you coming over? No, sweetheart, no Jews are coming over. Not unless my agent calls. And when you do have kids, trust me on this one. Buy your children, buy your babies, buy them educational toys. Best thing you could do. Because they start learning really young. I bought my daughter this toy, and you push the color, and it says the color. It'll push it, it'll be like, it'll push yellow, and it'll be like, yellow, green, blue. But the cool thing in America is all the educational toys have a switch from English to Spanish. I flicked all her toys to Spanish. Now I'm learning Spanish too. Who's thinking I am? Now when she pushes it, it goes, amarillo, verde, azul. Now I know how to say yellow, green, and blue in Spanish, but only like an opera singer. Let me tell you where this backfired on me. A few weeks ago, I was in LA. I needed some yellow paint. I went to Home Depot, and I walked in, and there was a Mexican guy working inside. Inside Home Depot. So that's progress. Thank you, Mr. Obama. And I knew he was Mexican. First of all, it's LA. Secondly, his back was facing me. He was 5'4", had a giant head. There's no neck. It looked like a Rock'em Sock'em robot that hadn't been punched in the stomach. And he turned around. His name was Juan. You know what I mean? And Juan, and he had the little Mexico flag right there. And when I see people and I can tell what their comfort language is, I always like to try and greet them in that language for two reasons. So that way, first, they think I speak their bullshit, and that way they won't try and rip me off. And secondly, you know, it makes them feel comfortable right away. And when I do say something in your language, I try to say it the best way I can so you really believe I speak your language. But the minute you reply, I get all fucked up because I've run out of words. So I see him and I go, "Hola Juan, ¿cómo estamos hoy?" He's like, "Hola." And I'm like, "Alrighty then. Listen, I make it look like we need to go back to English, you know, because you're at work and we need to keep it professional." So I go, "I need some paint." He goes, "Sí, ¿qué color?" I go, "Yellow." "Sí, mira." And he holds up gray and white and shades of gray and shades of white. And I'm like, no, yellow. "Sí, mira, yellow." "No, Juan, that's gray and white and shades of gray and shades of white." "No, just say yellow, mira, yellow, yellow." No, that's not yellow. That's fucking gray and white, Juan. "Yellow, mira, yellow, ice, ice." I don't care what your favorite song is right now. I just want yellow paint. "Sí, mira, yellow, ice, ice." I didn't know that yellow meant ice in Spanish. I didn't know that. That's not on the toy. So I get in this big argument with the guy. I'm like, "No, not fucking ice, Juan. Yellow. Sí, mira, yellow. Stop saying mira, yellow. This is not yellow. Mira, yellow, ice. Stop saying yellow ice. I don't want yellow ice. That's disgusting, first of all. I just want yellow. Mira, yellow. Stop saying mira, yellow. Yellow, yellow. No say. Stop. Fuck. What do you say then? No say." I'm like, ugh. Amarillo. Turns out he had the same toy at home. He goes, "Oh, you mean yellow?"
Then there's those moments that I call the variable. The variable is when somebody says something fucked up to you and doesn't realize it because English may not have been their first language. Those are the best because you can't do anything about it. Because if you think about it, like if English isn't your first language, you're not going to understand the nuances of English. Because in English, you could say something to somebody without saying exactly what you want to say, but they knew exactly what you meant, what you were saying. Just like that sentence. I said nothing and you understood every part of that. Other languages are linear. They're very direct. There's no like beating around the bush. Like, "Hey, I saw a black guy." You know, they just, like, could you not say there was another gentleman there a little darker? "No, but he's black." "No, he's black. There he is. I see him." "One more seat, I don't see him." You know, But that's how other languages are. They're just direct. I'll give an example of a time where I could have been offended, but I understood the variables of the situation. All right? So, January of 2020, right? At the time, I was still with my son's mother. And, sorry. It triggers my reflux. Traumatic. And, so January 2020, at the time I was still with my son's mother. Anyway, she wanted to go to the nail salon. So I went with her because I knew she was taking my son. And I didn't want my son sitting in the nail salon inhaling all those fumes by himself, right? So I'm like, how come he gets to get high and I don't, right? So I go with them, right? And my son is in a stroller. He's an infant. Him and I are sitting there. We're chilling. And she's over there getting her bullshit done, right? She's got her fucking hooves in the water. And she's getting her talons done, you know. And my son and I, we're good. We're just chilling, right? We're just hanging out. We're happy. And of course, she sees that we're happy, so she wants to ruin it, right? So it's what they do, I guess. And we broke up really amicably. So she sees us happy and chilling and content, and she looks over and she goes, "Hey, babe," because that's how fucking annoying her voice is, right? So she looks over and goes, "Hey, babe, why don't you get something done too?" And And I go, I don't need anything done. Why don't you get a manicure? You should get a manicure. I go, I don't need a fucking manicure. I'm a grown-ass man. I can cut my own nails. I don't need a manicure. Well, then we're here. Why don't you get a... I go, are you turning into a frog? Please turn into a frog. Please turn into a frog. You should get a pedicure. Why don't you get a pedicure? I go, I don't need a fucking pedicure, all right? She goes, but you should do it because sometimes your heels, they get rough and they scratch me in the bed. I go, I'm a grown man. I wear shoes and socks. I don't need no, but they get rough and they scratch my legs. Your heels, they scratch me. It scratches me in the bed. It's starting from scratch. And I go, listen, I train jujitsu 3 times a week. I don't want to be the guy with really soft heels on the mats, all right? I don't want to be fighting with some guy, pull him in my guard and be like, hey man, you feel that? Yeah. I had a pedicure. It's nice, right? Soft. Anyway, choke from the bottom, right? So.
Listen, ladies, men are dumb, but we're not stupid to the point where we don't think giving birth hurts. Of course it hurts. It has to hurt. I've had that hurt. There's no way that squeezing a human out of you could feel good. And there's nothing we can do to make it feel better. There's nothing. There's no... the only way I could make you feel better about giving birth is it's physical pain, which means it'll go away. I mean, that's the best I can tell you. You know what I mean? At least physical pain goes away. Like when I used to box, and I would get black eyes and headaches, but I knew like after a few days the shit would go away and I'd be okay again. Like when you're giving birth, all you gotta do is lean back and focus on getting this human out of you. You don't have to see what we saw in that room. 6-7 weeks later, your vagina snaps back together. You're okay again. You'll forget all about the pain. You'll be walking around, you'll stub your toe. Psh, ow, my toe. What about your vagina? F that, my toe hurts. Watching your child being born is the most traumatic shit in the world. It's been 6 years. You're still f***ed up from it, Junior. Don't act like you're not. I'm scared to go down on chicks now for fear of getting punched in the mouth. I'm jabbing my way in. I'm like, it's traumatic, right, Luke? You were there when she was born. It's with you. How many years now? He still can't get over it. Mom's fine. It's like watching your favorite restaurant burn down. I mean, they'll rebuild it, you know. But I'm not eating there again. Dad, I'm not, See the Jamaican guy. Brethren, we don't do them kind of things. We might borrow out a coconut, but we not yam that pom-pom, we don't.
An Indian parent, when they tell you, look, there's an Indian guy. Is that your wife, bro? Your girlfriend? Where were you born? In Oklahoma, wow. And then your wife is Indian? And you guys met where? Oh, you were in India. Well, that's a good place to meet Indian girls. I'd say that. That's... Like, at least you got an Indian girl from India in India. Like, you didn't like, oh, I'm going to find one here. Did you mean to do that, or was it like an accident? Oh, you met in college. Where? Oh, so you went to school in India. Wait a second. You were born in Oklahoma, which is already f***ing crazy. That's like being Palestinian from Cleveland. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. You just got outdone for worse places to go to. How the f*** did your parents leave India and go, we're going to Oklahoma? Why? I loved that movie. Kind of makes you wish they liked the movie Grease, you know what I mean? Who knows where they would have gone at that point. So you were born and raised in Oklahoma? Oh, wait, so you were born in Oklahoma and then your parents went, this is You know what's better than this? India. We're going back. Round up the troops, let's go. That's crazy, dude. I've never met someone like that. So then you moved back to Bombay? And then, okay, so you've got a legit excuse. Fine. And that's your husband, sweetheart? Boyfriend? Guy you're sleeping with? What the? You're Indian, yes, I see that. When you explained lid to me. He's Greek? He's your husband and he's Greek. Okay. And see, to me, this is what you're supposed to do in America. What you're doing is what you're supposed to do in America. When the Indian parents try to convince their kids to marry an Indian person out here, and you resist, you're like, but why? Why would I marry an Indian girl? And they'll do this. Son, what will happen to our people if we don't stick together? What will happen to our people? Let me tell you what will happen to our people. Nothing. There's 1.3 billion of them in India. If every Indian outside of India never married another Indian again, we would still have 1.3 billion of them. They don't need our numbers to add to theirs. Here's what Indian parents need to understand, is that the Chinese and the Indians will always, forever, 100% of the time be on this planet. There will never be a time where there's no Indians on this planet. Arabs, not so much, but we got numbers and you got Yehudis, so they're determined.
To be honest, my first time here in Portugal, it's not exactly what I expected it to look like. Looks like whoever you colonized came back to find you. Portuguese were leaving and the Indians were like, we're coming with you. Who's going to open the door at the hotel? Me. Are there any white people? Jesus. Are you Portuguese, sir? Proper or Brazilian or Azores or just regular? Because I found out being here that there's levels to the Portuguese. Depending on where you're from, it's like when you say Brazilian to a Portuguese, you go, no, I'm not. I've never seen somebody hate other people so much. What's your name? Hugo. Should pick a more Russian name next time. How do you spell it? With a J or some shit? With a silent H. But we've been saying Hugh. I don't know if you know how silent H's work there, Hugo, but silent H would just make you Hugo. And if you go,